What is up, Major Calisthenics team? In this video I'm going to be showing you 5 different ways to increase your pull-ups. So if you're now someone who can perhaps do 1 to 5 and you want to take it to 10 plus, or someone who's a bit more advanced who can already do 10 and want to increase it to 20, 30, this is the video for you. So make sure you stay tuned, you apply all these principles, and let's get into it. The first exercise, we're going to be doing superset of bodyweight pull-ups with banded pull-ups. So you want to give yourself about 1 to 2 reps in reserve for your bodyweight pull-ups. Okay, so let's say your max reps is 5, so you go up to 3 reps. All right, so I'm going to do 3 reps here of clean full range of motion. 1, 2, and 3. And then I will use a resistance band at an appropriate size. So I've got a black one here, and then I'm going to do this for 3 to 5 reps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The reason we superset both bodyweight and band assisted pull-ups is to increase the time under tension. You pretty much work close to your failure on your pull-ups, and then we overload it by doing more reps with the band. And when we use bands, it's going to allow us to be able to do these with good form rather than scrapping for that last rep. All right, so do these for 3 to 4 sets. Make sure you train it frequently, so 3 times a week minimum. The next drill, we're going to be doing pull-ups superset with isometrics. Now, the pull-up itself is it's a dynamic, right? You go up, you go down, the concentric, the eccentric. So we have to work on the isometric as well to strengthen all of the 3 muscle contraction. Do your pull-ups with 2 reps in reserve, and then you're going to hold an isometric chin above bar hold for around 3 to 5 seconds. So let's go here. So this is variation 1. Okay, so you can go 1, 2, 3 on that last rep. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then come down. That's variation 1, where you do the isometric hold at the end. So 3 to 10 seconds is good. Now variation 2 is you're going to hold at the top for 2 seconds on every rep. So if your max pull-ups is 5, do about 3 with 2 seconds chin above the bar. So we're going to go 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 1 elephant, 2 elephant. Work on these 2 variations. The next topic I'm going to be talking about is working on grip strength. For a lot of people, you give up on your pull-up because your grip actually gives out first, and that's why you can't do the number of reps that you desire to do. So we can regress this by working on our grip strength, and a great progression for this is doing false grip Australian pull-ups. So with the false grip, ideally you want to find yourself a thick bar, so that way the surface area will be larger. You're able to hold a grip much more comfortably. This one is quite thin. So a false grip is when you roll your wrists forward, so that way your knuckles are ideally facing down towards the ground. So like this, and then my small bone here is resting on the bar. Lean back, drive, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If we were to look at it from this angle, grip onto the bar, roll the wrist forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your grip may lose its strength after 3 to 4 reps, but that's fine. Just hold it for as long as you can, and then endurance will gradually develop. The next one, we're going to be using front lever. Now this is a bit of a strange one that I've discovered myself. The reason we do front lever is because it targets a lot of your core and back, which can then use to supplement your pull-up gain. So the reason I was able to do 50 kg pull-ups without really training for it was because I was doing lots of front lever work. It's going to take your pulling power and endurance to the next level. One of the first progression for this is the tuck front lever. So grab onto the bar at about shoulder width apart. When getting into it, we're going to pull your shoulder blades back to lock in. This is called scapular retraction. Then we're going to tuck our knees in towards the chest, bring the heels to your bum, and you're going to be compact like a ball. Okay, keep that in, and then we're going to look forward into a ball. Boom, look forward, pull the shoulder blades down and back, and hold this for about 10 seconds. So we're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice how My knees are into my chest, my heels are close to my bum, my arms are fully locked out. That's gonna target your core and your back muscles, which is gonna be super, super awesome. I also want to add that if you work on your core strength, it's gonna directly help with your pull-ups. And the two exercises I wanna show you are called the hanging leg raises variations. This one will work on your core and your grip strength. So you're gonna be holding yourself on the bar for a prolonged period of time. Again, that's gonna build up your grip strength. So the first one is the easier variation, hanging knee raises. So start off with a tall bar where ideally you can let your legs lift off the ground, knees to chest, and then come down. So come up at the count of 1 second, come down at the count of 1.5 seconds. Okay, so the reason we do it at this tempo is to stop the swinging, because a lot of you guys, when you do it, you're swinging, you're lacking in core control. So when you come up, I want you to shift your focus in your core, squeezing the bottom abs. So you can see here, I'm tensing my top. Now I'm moving towards my lower abs. And that's gonna give me control when I'm coming down like this. Now, if you can do this comfortably, we progress onto hanging leg raises. So straightening out our legs, squeezing my quadriceps, squeezing my hamstrings, pointing my toes away from my body. Raise until we're in an L. Legs straight. Again, 1 second up, 1.5 seconds down. Do this for 10 reps, 3 sets. The final point that I'd like to make, and I saved the best for last because it is literally the best, is training frequency. Most of you guys, when I hear people when they train their calisthenics or when they train their pull-ups, they're only training once a week. The frequency is very, very low. The idea is that the more volume you do, i.e. the more frequency, the more reps you do throughout the week, if you add them up, those who do more, they're gonna be able to have more endurance in their pull-ups. So I want you to try to do minimum 2 sessions a week of pull-ups based workout. So all the exercises that I show you, you can pick 1 to 2 or even 3. Do that 2 sessions a week minimum. Now, if you want to take your game to the next level, you do it 3 times a week. That's how you're going to get better. You see, anyone who's good at anything, they put the time, they put the effort, they put the reps in. And I want you to have that same mindset too. If you want to be good at something, you've got to put more time into it. Just like how I'm trying to give value to you guys, right? So minimum 2 sessions a week for pull-ups. And literally that is all for this video. If you find this useful, please give us a thumbs up. Consider pressing the subscribe button so that way you can come back for more videos like this. And if you'd like to be personally coached by me, check out the link down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next.